Welcome back to That Bourbon Dude. My name is Charles, and I am not in the studio today. I'm actually at Southern Collective, somewhere over here. There you go, there's the sign. And I am joined here today by Justin. Justin's going to go over a few things that they do here and going to shed a little bit of light on how important what they do here is to the industry. Justin, tell us a little bit about what you got going on here, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much we're a non-distilling producer. It came about with a couple of friends. One of my best friends is kind of sitting back here in the little light shine.
Oh yeah, look at him back there smiling at us.
He's got a fine mustache, but we'll show it to you later.
Yeah.
But it was all about just a general idea of just bringing a cool whiskey experience to Nashville.
Yeah.
We've all been bourbon nerds. I've been in the industry for over 13 plus years. We just like spreading the good gospel of whiskey, and what better way to have a good location on the outskirts of Nashville to have a little barrel experience.
And you guys have only been here, what, like 2 years, is that right?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
2 years, heck yeah, that's awesome. Let's talk about the gift shop here, because I'm looking out at the gift shop right now, and there's a lot of offerings.
Yeah, so when you first come into our place, you pretty much have two tasting flight experiences. So you can either do a gift shop flight or what we call a barrel flight. Gift shop is anything broken down. We have multiple bottles in the gift shop, and we like to break down the profiles. A lot of times we have a cheat sheet menu, like kind of broken down in front of you guys. And then we're the little nerds that like to explain every little detail after that.
Hell yeah.
So there's a story behind every bottle, a story behind like everything that we do. And we want to give you that experience, but a lot of times we like to do it blind. So that way, if we can teach you how to taste is our first and foremost objective. That way, you don't have any kind of pre-notion of what you're expected to have. You need to learn how to taste first. So tasting spirits in general is a lot of fun, and that way you learn a little bit more about yourself once you leave here.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with that.
And then the second experience is after the gift shop flight, we give you the option of doing what we call a walk-in barrel flight. So we take you to the back. We try 4 different expressions straight out of the barrel. You like anything straight out of the barrel, you have the option to custom build and fill your own bottle and purchase that. So you can name it whatever you want within reason. PG-13, we kind of keep it around that realm. And then you get to pick your own wax scheme. And
best wax in the game. Like, if you guys have not seen their wax jobs, like, it's crazy. Like, look at this. I know you guys won't be able to see it too much, but look.
It's a Mr. Miyagi thing.
Mr. Miyagi thing. Little wax on, wax off. Beautiful stripings. Or you can do, like, the regular basic colors. If you just want, like, a normal color, you can also do that here. It's like the Build-A-Bear, but for adults with whiskey.
My man, he said it perfectly. I say Build-A-Bear all the time.
Heck yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Cool.
All right, well, tell us a little bit more about the barrel room. When you take people in there, what should they expect in there?
A little bit of everything. So we're not married to one source. So when it comes to the whiskey that we choose, we're a non-distilling producer. So we're not married to one source. We just like finding the good whiskey and bringing it to the public and educating you on that. So normally when I take you in the barrel room, if we're doing walk-in barrel flight, I have 4 different profiles. And I give you 2 different options. If you want me to explain every barrel as we walk through it, I will do that. If not, sometimes I give you the option to do it blindly, which is a lot of fun. But also I know that not everybody has had the typical whiskey, bourbon, like typical experience.
Yeah.
So I always try to gauge my audience before I get into it. But for the most part, it's a lot of fun when we do it blind and just have a lot of fun and just kind of wing it. So
kind of get in there and see, and you do thieving out of the barrels there.
Absolutely.
Too. Yeah, that's super awesome. I'll make sure I'll show you guys some awesome overlay on the barrel room. I've got some great footage, especially of the bottling process, which leads me into next. Tell us a little bit about how you guys do your bottling here.
So when it comes to dumping a full barrel, right now, I mean, we're small. So we have a 50-gallon drum, stainless steel. We'll pretty much put it on a forklift, roll it over a tank, and it'll get pumped up into a hopper. and gravity fed down. I usually get 4 bottles less than a minute, and then anything after that, you're looking at the team that does everything else. Yeah. So if I'm pulling off the bottles off the line, off the spigot line, I'm passing the bottles down, someone's corking, pull tabbing, waxing, labeling, and writing on every bottle, and moving into boxing and all that. So
super small operation, but everyone has multiple hats. Like as I've been here today, someone not just like has only done one thing and that's the only thing they do. Everybody kind of circulates around and does different jobs throughout the day. Like no one is tied down to say, I'm only waxing. Everybody waxes, everybody dumps. It's just an amazing time here. It's really cool.
If especially when it comes to like gift shop, like if we're always running production. So if, like, say it's on a Wednesday and, you know, a customer comes in, I'll take up and start doing one thing, or I'll pick up a group, and we all just have multiple hats. But we have a great team here, and that I believe in, you're only as good as your team. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense that way.
Speaking of hats, you guys have some pretty awesome merch over here. So like that one you got on right there. Oh man, that's a nice hat.
Yeah, I'm a swag guy.
Swag guy. Look at this guy.
I'm a big hat person. I have too many hats and too many t-shirts. My wife tells me all the time, if you come on with another hat, we got to get rid of another. So
I hear the same. Look, guys. Right now, the wife is looking at us over there, and she's agreeing with him that I've got too many hats.
But here's my thing. There's also duals.
Yeah.
Purses and shoes on hers.
Yeah, we're always getting purses and shoes.
Can we look me in the eye and tell me that we have not?
She can't do it. She can't do it. Heck yeah. So I understand you guys have a VIP experience here?
We do.
How does that work exactly?
So essentially, VIP is a monthly program, or we can make it annually. When it comes to the monthly program, it's $150 per month. We got a locker system set up here in the back. As of right now, we have over 80 members. It's kind of capped off, but we're working to extend maybe an online program for people that are out of town, but we'll get to that in the future.
Yeah.
But going back to that, you essentially get a bottle per month. There's always a VIP bottle. So it's $150 per month. Essentially, you literally get that one bottle, and that kind of pays for your membership.
Yeah.
And we store it in your locker. You get first right of refusal on anything that we actually release. So I usually send out a VIP email. It doesn't matter if it's a VIP bottle, but like say like album 1 that we released for our 2-year anniversary, that wasn't a VIP bottle, but first right of refusal, I sent like a 3-day notion. Hey, give me a notice of by this day to reserve your bottle, and I'll make sure you're taken care of. We always take care of the people that have been supporting us to the very beginning.
Yeah.
We also have, you get 2 free flights per month. So whether it's a walking flight or a barrel flight, when you get access to your locker, you can store as many bottles as you want in your locker as long as it's Southern Collective. So whether it's a VIP bottle or something you purchase, you don't want to take it home, you'll have accessibility to your locker. And if you ever were to come in and, you know, we're busy, you have your own crate, just grab one of us. We'll take you to your locker. You can grab your bottle. You can have a pour. We have a little VIP area where you can access your bottles. Have a good time with it.
So what he's saying is when you come in here and you don't want to take that bottle home so your wife doesn't find out that you bought another bottle.
I was trying to refrain from that.
No, this is how this works. We're going to buy our bottles, hide them here. We're going to the grocery store, okay? But we really come here. Yeah, we're really coming here. We're drinking whiskey. You know, we might mosey back home much later. You know, Publix takes a while these days, you know?
Sometimes. Yeah. But and then also, like, we generally have at least a party every month or every quarter throughout the year. Yeah. Most times we cater food in to our distillery, usually after hours, and do a big bottle share. So a lot of our VIP folks will send a little email invite out like, hey, let's come have some fun after hours. Bring a bottle if you choose to. You don't have to. A lot of times we provide that for you. And sometimes a barrel bung popping party. Ooh, don't quote me on that. But yeah, we do pop some barrels and have some fun.
That's what I like.
It's all about getting the community together and just you know, spreading the gospel whiskey and having a good time with it.
Heck yeah. Well, let's talk about how people can find you. Like, are you guys on Facebook, Instagram? Where can they find you at?
So we are self-advertising, us being small. Definitely can find us on Instagram at Southern Collective Spirit Co. And then same thing on Facebook, Southern Collective Spirit Company. I'm not very active on Facebook. I'm very bad at that, but
okay.
very active on Instagram.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow on Instagram.
And then we've got some, like when it comes to us singly, like, yeah, I'm Jay Wilson 923, and then I've got Shane, and we'll tag y'all into this. And you just, if you have any questions or anything like that, we're open books. I literally work around the clock, and we just want to take care of you guys and have a good time with it. So.
Heck yeah, I love it, man. They've been super hospitable here. I've been here since 10 o'clock, and it is 2 o'clock now. We've been here 4 hours watching this whole process unfold, dumping barrels, watching them wax. They gave us the run of the place. And at some point, we're going to work out a way that we're going to get in here, like maybe do an after hours live stream for you guys here and see if we can get that going on. We might try to incorporate that with one of your events or something, make sure that everybody gets to see and experience what you guys have going on here.
Oh, we can definitely take care of that.
Heck yeah.
We do a lot of private events here. Right now, like technically what we're doing this is like close to the public on our Tuesday production. But we welcome anybody that wants to do a private event. We've got a great little space, and
yeah, it's beautiful here.
Just like spreading the gospel and having fun with it.
Heck yeah, and you got a crazy awesome mascot roaming around here too.
He's decent. Bernie, the Bourbon dog. I can go find him if you want to put him on camera.
Oh, I'll roll in some B-roll so you guys can see him. He's been guarding the door all day.
He tries, but then sometimes he'll like, peek his little head around and be like, what's up, and then he'll move.
Until we had lunch. When we had lunch, he started hanging out where the food was at.
Oh yeah, I mean that's just
Heck yeah.
He gets fed better than all of us. So
I don't know. Maybe not as good as me.
No, I think he gets fed better.
Well, maybe so. All right, folks. Well, that's what I got for you guys today. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with us. I'm going to link all of their information in the description area below. Be sure if you're in the Nashville area to stop in here. They have awesome, awesome bottles. I've been trying stuff all day. There's not one thing that I've had that I wouldn't want to take home with me. And like, literally, this is a jewel in the rough. Nobody knows about this really yet. This is kind of like the hidden secret of the whiskey community. So you guys need to be checking them out. Come support them. They've got great bottles, great flights here. And until next time, Bourbon Dude out.